In July 2024, Catalina Gutierrez, a young influencer and aspiring architect from Argentina, vanished without a trace. Her sudden disappearance left her family, friends, and over 100,000 followers in a state of fear. As police slowly began their investigation, Catalina's parents took matters into their own hands, following rumors and tracking down an ominous vehicle that would lead to a chilling discovery. But as they soon realized, this was only the beginning of a horrifying series of events. Catalina was more than just a rising social media star. She was a vibrant young woman with big dreams, following in the footsteps of her architect father. Her friendly, confident nature made her a magnetic presence both online and in real life. But on the evening of July 18th, she left home for a casual night out, one she would never return from. At 9 p.m., Catalina sent a cheerful voice message to her boyfriend, Lazaro, saying she was on her way to meet him. But she never arrived. Calls to her phone went unanswered, messages remained unread, something entirely out of character for her. As the night stretched on, her loved ones grew increasingly alarmed. By morning, still with no word from her, her family and friends rushed to the police station to report her missing. Around the same time, disturbing reports surfaced from a different neighborhood. Residents had spotted an unfamiliar vehicle with darkened windows parked on the roadside, reeking of ash. What authorities found inside would shatter Catalina's family. Inside the car's backseat lay Catalina's partially burned remains. The fire had been hastily set, failing to destroy the evidence. But the autopsy revealed the true horror: she hadn't died from the fire. She had been violently attacked and suffocated. This was no accident. It was murder. With her remains identified, the case shifted from a missing persons search to a full-blown homicide investigation. Investigators turned their attention to those closest to her, including her boyfriend, Lazaro. But security footage and multiple witnesses quickly ruled him out. Instead, their focus shifted to the last person Catalina was supposed to see that night, her close friend, Néstor Soto. At first, Néstor denied seeing Catalina that night. But digital evidence told a different story. Her phone data placed her at his home for 38 minutes, the same location where she was last heard from. Even more suspicious, Néstor had deleted their final text messages. As investigators dug deeper, a chilling truth emerged. Beneath his quiet demeanor, Néstor harbored an obsessive infatuation with Catalina, one that had crossed into dangerous territory. Former classmates and ex-girlfriends came forward with disturbing accounts of his possessive, aggressive behavior. And now, Catalina had unknowingly become the target of his suppressed emotions. Under pressure, Néstor's alibi crumbled. His story changed repeatedly, until finally, he broke down. In tears, he uttered a confession: "She was the love of my life." The pieces fell into place. Investigators determined that Catalina had arrived at his home, unaware of the deadly trap awaiting her. When she rejected his feelings, Néstor snapped. The attack was brutal, swift, and final. He then drove her car to a secluded area, attempting to burn the evidence before calling Catalina's mother, pretending to be a concerned friend. Even after her body was found, Néstor maintained his act, joining the search efforts and even comforting Catalina's grieving mother. But when investigators searched his home, they found a disturbing trophy, Catalina's ring, hidden in his room. Now, facing charges of aggravated homicide and gender violence, Néstor awaits trial. His silence in court speaks volumes, but his confession and the overwhelming evidence leave little doubt about his fate. If convicted, he faces a life sentence. Catalina's story is a painful reminder of the dangers of hidden obsessions and unchecked emotions. As her family fights for justice, the world watches, hoping that her tragic fate serves as a warning, and that those who loved her will finally find peace. If you found this story important, consider liking and subscribing to support more true crime investigations. Stay safe, and take care of those around you.